Aloha! It's day one of our training, and I am so glad that you're here. So let's begin with a positive quote. I see brilliance in myself and those around me. I'd like to ask you to grab an oil of choice and let's put a drop in the palm of our hand to start our day. This is a nice form of aromatherapy. We're going to get the positive vibes in. Good morning. I am Savvy, for those of you that don't know me, and I'm going to share a little bit about my doTERRA journey with you, so that way you can grab some tips and share some of your own insight, because we are all here to learn from each other. So I am really excited to share my journey with you. So who am I? I am Savvy, and I'm from Elsipogtog, New Brunswick in Canada. I'm from the Mi'kmaq tribe, and I started my journey of doTERRA in January of 2017. I started using the oils. I knew I wanted to do the business, but I honestly didn't know how to begin, and I felt really stuck, and it felt really awkward for me. And so I then decided to commit in March, and that's when I started growing. So I was able to get to diamond rank with my beautiful team. It's always a team effort in 9 short months. So incredible. This is our logo for our tribe, our oil community, which is called Mother Earth Medicine. So there's sweetgrass, the hair of Mother Earth, the oil, as you can see, the doTERRA label, and the drop of oil, which also looks like the Hawaiian hook, which I love because I always say I'm Hawaiian at heart. So this is my family. This is Alex, my husband. He's Maliseet tribe. There's me, and there's our beautiful son, Wasadeg, and Wasadeg means bright light. And so when I first started my journey, I was a nursing mom full-time and a full-time motivational speaker, and also a clothing company. And so as you can tell, my plate was really full. So when I got asked to do the business side of it, I was a complete no. And so I'm going to share with you how that changed. So if you wanted to stay in touch with me, my Instagram and Twitter are Savvy Unlimited. I do Instagram stories on oils. That's how I do a lot of my oil education. And I also do lives, which I find is really great success. On Facebook, that's my Facebook name, Savvy Simon. You can feel free to add me as a friend. Here's my online oils group on Facebook. It's called Savvy Oils with a little orange. And so you can add me there as well too. And feel free to copy and paste anything that I post. I give you permission. You don't have to ask for my consent. I want you to succeed in this business, and just tweak it to make it sound like yourself. So there's my website, savvyunlimited.com, and you can definitely go on my website and check out the work with me. That's what I do when I have prospects of builders who also want to build. So this is really, really great resource. You might want to do the same. It's a time saver. When people say they're curious about the business, they can check that out if they're really serious, and then you can make an appointment with them. So my YouTube is Miss Native Warrior. That was like a long time ago, and the name is just stuck. So that's where I'm sharing more on my oils as well, which is super awesome. So let's get into why network marketing is so awesome. So what's really, really awesome about network marketing is that you have the incredible way to create a residual income. So for those of you that don't know what residual income is, think of YouTubers, think of people who have apartment buildings. They do a lot of work in the beginning, and it feels like a lot of work and no pay. And then after, the money just keeps coming in while you're sick, if you're sleeping, while you're on vacation. It's an incredible, brilliant way to secure your finances. So you also have the freedom to shine your light and gifts on and make your own schedule, which I love. Who in here loves freedom? I love freedom. So there are minimal overhead costs and free training and education, which I love. And you can create a legacy while you're in school or working or a stay-at-home mom. You can also start it part-time. So this is why it is absolutely awesome. Doesn't that sound great? So why partner with doTERRA? doTERRA is a 100% debt-free company, always have been since day one. They began in 2008. So it's a 10-year-old company, which is super exciting. So they are a $1 to $2 billion company. And in 20 to 30 years, they plan to be a $10 In 10 years, they plan to be a 20 to 30 billion dollar company. That's crazy. So in the last year, they have generated over $1 billion in annual revenue. The oils are in high demand. So we're in a great business. You're in the right place at the right time. So what you want to do is with network marketing companies, you want to align yourself with the company, right? That is growing, a company that's heart-centered, focused on giving back, less focused on the money and more so on how to serve and add value, customer service. So for me, that's major. I really, really am huge on customer service. I love to treat people really good, and that's important to me as a customer and as, and what I deliver. So low startup cost with doTERRA, only 100 PV every month. That's it. You could start with any kit that you want. I know some people that started with a diffuser and On Guard. So it's really, really awesome. There are people that have been started this business on welfare. They scrounged up pennies for a home essentials kit and never paid again for their oils because they just kept enrolling people. So in Canada, if you enroll about 2.5 home essential kits a month, you will be covering your oils for free every month. How awesome is that? Lots of levels to it, which is amazing. 70% of the customers continue to come back and buy. This is huge for us guys as wellness advocates. This is huge in our success rate. Most other companies are only 10%. So why do people keep coming back? I mean, look at all the versatility of the oils. We can have newborn and pregnancies up to men who love the oils and fitness and beard oils. And then we've got pets and vets using them. And then we have cleaning and cooking and baking and smoothies and salads. And we have elders who are regenerating their spirits with the oils and the love. We've got a lot of spirituality. We have a lot of emotional aromatherapy support, mental health. We have community. This is why doTERRA is so successful, because look at the target markets, right? It's wide open. You can focus on whatever you want. You have the freedom to do so. So I think that's pretty amazing. And co-impact sourcing is something that is near and dear to my heart. So the heart of doTERRA is, I'm just going to share a little bit about the heart of why I wanted to align with this company, and the co-impact sourcing is huge about it. So I wanted a company that had a huge heart and wanted to give what's best for their staff, their employees, their workers. We have 7 founders, and this is Emily Wright, and she's one of them, and she's got an amazing heart if you want to YouTube her. There's also 6 men, including Dr. Hill. So their goal is to source the highest qualities of essential oils in the world, where they grow the best, which they've succeeded. So they go to the source and they pay their workers very well, and then some. They give schools, they give water, they give so much back. They also want to help as many people become debt-free. So they're wellness advocates. Us, they want to help us become debt-free. How awesome is that, right? So they're really working with people like Dave Ramsey to help individuals to be debt-free. It's an incredible feeling to get rid of that long-term debt. So this is what they want for everybody, which I absolutely love and appreciate, So let's talk about let's talk a little bit about why people keep coming back to doTERRA, because this is something that is unique as a network marketing company. It's the reason why is because doTERRA solves thousands of problems on the average household on a yearly basis. So I have friends in other companies, leggings, jewelry, makeup, Arbonne, that complain that they don't have a high retention. People need makeup about every 6 months. It's only the company, doTERRA is the only company of its kind that offers a multitude of uses for the oils and for the products like the supplements. And so what's really amazing is that when some people fall in love with the supplements and they say they don't want the oils, they end up falling in love with the oils. So we solve problems that everybody has of all genres of life. So I think this is why it is truly, truly amazing and why we're so successful. So here is a little bit about something that really stuck out to me. Spreading the love one drop at a time. Our co-impact sourcing approach empowers small-scale farmers to improve their often meager livelihoods through our partnership with them. We're simply a catalyst to help them help themselves. So we're helping so many people on all multitudes of levels, which I absolutely love. So let's play a game, Would You Rather? This is fun. So would you choose which would you choose? The rank, what rank would you be comfortable in for you and your family? What rank would allow you freedom? So if we look at the the earnings of your typical house, right? So if you see that on the left, you will see that there is a model where it shows you that you can, let's say it's your husband's income, for instance. And maybe I have a dream of being a stay-at-home mom. So that's not enough money to sustain a household in today's world for a handful of kids to provide for. So where if you look at the doTERRA 10-year plan, it breaks down one rank per year for 10 years. So if you took 10 years to hit Presidential Diamond, in 10 years, if you put in daily activities every single day, you can be making an individual income of 1.2 million a year, US dollars. Isn't that crazy? Like when I first saw that, I couldn't believe it. That's an average Presidential Diamond income. Could you imagine? Even if that takes you 15 years, what if it took you 5? It's really incredible to know we have this opportunity right at our fingertips. Some people may look at this and look at you and think that you're crazy for starting a network marketing business. But in 5 years or 10 years, when you're a Presidential Diamond, they'll be shaking their head, wishing they could have partnered up with you. And they'll probably be knocking at your door at that point and saying, show me the money. Show me how to make the money, right? So I'm just going to share this with you so it's a little bit bigger, just so you can see. So even if you go slow, you will still succeed. So I've heard this lots of times in this business, is that you cannot fail at doTERRA. As long as you keep showing up, you stay consistent, you will succeed. So just to look at it a little closer, doTERRA 10-year plan. So let's say the first year you were executive, the second year elite, 3 years you were premier, in the fourth year silver, fifth year gold, 6 platinum, 7 diamond, 8 blue, and 9 blue, and then the 10th year Presidential Diamond. What does your life look like in 10 years from now? What are your plans, right? Do you want to do this? Would you like to make 1.3 million a year? It's possible. How bad do you want it? I love this quote from Martin Luther King Jr. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. I wanted to show you guys this. It's 2012 census statistics. The average household in Canada is 71,000. So if we look, New Brunswick is the least amount out of all the provinces. And this opportunity doTERRA gives us exceeds this. This is such a huge economic opportunity for our people of all sorts and walks of life. And people don't know about this, right? So we've got to share this with our friends. Can you imagine that how much was a blue diamond? I think a blue diamond is like 50,000 a month. We'll check that out. So right here. Okay, so here we go. Just to give you an idea, perspective is everything, right? When you hit silver rank in this business, it's an average about 26,000 a year, 62% of leaders. Gold is about 57 a year. 23%, platinum is about 100,000, 5%, diamonds 200,000, 7%, blue is about 500,000 a year, 2% of leaders reach this rank. Presidential is 1 million a year, and 1% of leaders reach this rank. So where do you see yourself? Where would you like to be? What rank would make a significant difference to give you freedom for your family and your goals and your dreams? So think about that and write it down. That's my assignment to you, is to write it down on paper and to have a visual of it near your desk, near your laptop, near your mirror, your bed, your car, wherever. Have a visual and write it out. So this is important in our success, is to write down our goals. So I wanted to show you the earnings because this is what motivated me to dive in and give this business a shot. It's not about the money, it's about the abundance, the financial wellness that I can share and help heal with so many people, especially many of our First Nation people across Turtle Island who are in poverty across North America. It's hard to believe that this is real at first, but I did my research and discovered that yes, Canadian moms are indeed earning 7 figures with doTERRA. If they can do it, why not me? Why not you? So now let's figure out what you want. Let's figure out, what rank that you would want to allow you to be more freedom. Is it platinum? Is it gold? Is it premier with an extra $800 a month? It is so possible for me, for you, for anyone who wants it. So if you're going for silver rank, what steps can you put in now? What little goals can you put in each week that will make your goal more realistic? Is it reaching out to 2 new people a day? Is it doing 2 follow-ups a day, booking 1 class a week? Is it doing a weekly mentoring with your upline? Is it attending training? So this is something that you need to also write down for this week, is what are your goals? We've got to have a plan of action, because if we don't have a plan and we just shoot aimlessly, then we'll get aimless results, right? So let's be intentional with this amazing opportunity that we have. So let's take a quick peek at the 5 ways you can earn income with doTERRA. Of course, the usual way that the world thinks of is retail. You buy a lavender for 25, you can sell it for 35, you earn 25% commissions. The way that I do business and the way I train my team is with 2, 3, 4, and 5. We sell kits. It's a win-win for me and it's a win-win for the customer. I get 20% commissions for the first 60 days. We all do. And then it goes up to different levels, which leads into the uni level. So the uni level is where our majority of our income is going to come from, the residual, the long term. The fast start is paid weekly. These are paid monthly. So the fast start is great for, weekly, kind of like fast cash quick, right? So to speak. And so the uni level is where your residual income will be. The power of 3 is an awesome bonus once you have people in your tree who are reordering on their loyalty rewards cart, the LRP cart, which I will teach you more about in another video. So the performance pools is also amazing. So I'll show you the performance pools. So here we go. Paid monthly. So 6% of the global profits are divided among leadership ranks. This is how generous doTERRA is. Every month, they give 6% back to the leaders to say, congrats on being an awesome leader. So when you hit silver, you get 2%. And diamond and so on. So it varies depending on how many people hit that rank that month. So just to give you an example, when I hit silver, it was about 450 US, gold was about 750, platinum 1300, diamond was about 500. So it's pretty awesome. Varies on how many hit rank that month and how much the company made for that month. So this means you want people to succeed, even others who aren't on your team. So I'm running this paid mentorship training because we're all helping each other and we all add to the leadership pools so that we are constantly increasing our pools as well. Isn't that awesome? So it's a community vibe, not competitive, which I absolutely love. So if we think about doTERRA's compensation plan, this is why a lot of other companies are very envious of how doTERRA has set it up. 2 things that make doTERRA's comp plan really unique is the uni level is paid 7 levels deep in your organization. So I'm going to show you the image here. So if we look at this, you will see that you get paid 7 levels deep in your organization. They pay you the least percentage of people on your front line, and you get paid more money on the lower levels. We like to call it a tree, not a pyramid, because there's no cap to your rank. So my leaders can outrank me, and that would be awesome. Would you rather make 7% on 3,000 people, or would you rather make 7% on 3 people who are on your front line? So this is how the majority of network marketing companies run their uni level. And this is why doTERRA is different. And doTERRA is so awesome. They pay more money on their front lines for the fast. The other companies pay more money on their front lines for the fast cash quick. That doesn't end up being long lasting. So for doTERRA, our comp plan is rock solid. In fact, it keeps getting better and better each year. doTERRA has more than enough money, so they will actually give back and have created a new empowerment bonus for premier ranks. I heard it was about 190 US for premier, so that's awesome and exciting. So when do you hear of a network marketing company or any company making too much money so they've given it back to their workers? When I reached so when I reached my leadership pools, and just every month it gets sweeter and sweeter. So this is real and this is super exciting. So why did I dive in? Why did I say yes to this business? Freedom. I love freedom, creativity, the ability to help and heal thousands of people. It challenges me to become the best version of myself. When I first started, I heard this is really a personal development journey wrapped up in an essential oil business. I see it now, but at first I thought it was kind of cheesy. And I'll be honest with you, when I first was shared this opportunity, I was a solid no. As I've told you before, my plate was completely full. I also had a bad taste in my mouth of network marketing. And I also did not think that there was real money to be made with doTERRA essential oils. I thought it was a small time thing, and I had a fear. My fear was that I would fail at this. I had a fear I wouldn't be a good leader. I wouldn't know how to lead an awesome team. I had a fear that I wouldn't do well. So these are my fears, and this is very real. We all have fears, and that's why I like to talk about this, because the more that we talk about the realistic, not just all the good, the more people will relate to us. And it's better to address the fears right away. That way the person that you're sharing the business opportunity with will feel more comfortable and relatable and safe to open up to you. So I've never seen a business plan so clever that in order for you to reach higher ranks, we've got to tap into growth, reflection, constantly stepping out of our comfort zones. In 1 year, Mother Earth Medicine, my oil community, has nearly 700 people in our tree. We've helped over 700 homes in 1 year. Let me leave you with this one thought. Bring your oils with you everywhere. Use them in public. Talk to people at the post office, grocery stores. Share a compliment. Connect again. Be human. Let's not be so glued to our phones that we forget about other humans. Everyone we encounter is going through something that we know nothing about. doTERRA is building a community again. doTERRA is building community. We are breathing life back into people one drop at a time. Mother Teresa says the greatest hunger in the world is not the lack of food, but the loneliest of hearts. Many are feeling a loss of connection. Technology can do that to us. Let's offer a drop of sunshine in our days. I absolutely love this image. Let's connect again without Wi-Fi, because we are in the business of connecting people. This was something that really stood out to me when I was doing my first business overview with my mentor. When I saw doTERRA's compensation plan and the way that it works, I instantly thought of community. I thought of connection again. We do oil classes. We don't call them parties because we don't want to imply that you have to buy something. So let's connect again. Let's gather. Let's smell oils. Let's laugh again. Let's bond. These oils have brought so many families together, mothers and daughters hanging out again that didn't have a connection, and dads hanging out with their sons and laughing, and it's unreal. And let's have oil workshops and sessions, and let's heal together. So this is what I saw. That's what I saw instantly when I first learned about the way that doTERRA does business. So I love that it's not mostly done online. I love that they really encourage you to link up and go shoulder to shoulder and hug and smell and laugh and just have a good time. So I want you to ask yourself this. If I were to do nothing different, would I be happy in 5 years at the same place as I am today? Ask yourself that. Think about it. If I were to do nothing different, would I be happy in 5 years at the same place as I am today? Could you imagine that if you implemented the correct steps every day for every week for 1 year, that you could potentially have your dream career all set up for you and set up for your grandchildren, financial freedom? Can you imagine that? Or you could just keep doing what you're doing, and if what you're doing you feel isn't working for you, and you're not moving ahead and not moving forward and not moving quick enough that you want, then you can do that and you can just be at the same place in 5 years. I see this all the time, and it breaks my heart how people just feel so stuck. Well, guess what? Everybody can succeed in this. I've met an elder who's 90 years old, legally blind, and is hilarious. Her name is Joy, and she is a silver rank. She has her team who helps her with the computer stuff. She wears and uses 43 oils a day and gathers people. And she is a silver, and she walked across the stage at the doTERRA Utah convention. So if Joy can do it, you can do it. I've also met a mother who has 8 children, my good friend Nikki Lynn. You can check her out, A Farmhouse Full on YouTube or Farmhouse Oils on Facebook. She homeschools her 8 kids, and she landed diamond rank the same year that I did, the same month, and in around the same time frame, about a year to do so. I was 9 months, but it's the same time frame, and she has 8 kids. Like, I struggle with 1 child. So I don't know how she does it. So I just want to say, Walalin, thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for your team, for your community, for your people. I also want to share one last thing to leave you with this thought. The last thing is being active on social media. It's really important to share with our people about social media, because this is a tool. This is a way that we can be positive and that we can show people how we're using the oils. And so if you were to simply just share what is working for you with your friends and look at it as, I want to help my friends, you will succeed. Because this is something that really scares a lot of people, is the whole social media. And I will go more into depth in another video on that. And so what I want to leave you with is the thought of, what is it going to take for you? What do you want out of this? Do you want to have an extra $800? Do you want to have to replace your income? Would you love to retire your husband? Would you love to be a stay-at-home mom? So think about it, write it down, write down what your rank goal is. And then I want you to share that in the group, in the Facebook group that we have. And so when you share it, it will be more real, and it's accountability, and we're all here for each other. So that's why I've created that private Facebook group, Savvy Leaders. That way you can see who else is at your rank level and grab an accountability partner. I want to encourage you to meet somebody new, grab a new friend, and just lead each other and be accountable to each other and stand connected, because this is what this journey is all about. We're all here to help each other succeed. I believe in you, but most importantly, you have to believe in you. So make sure you write down your goal rank and say it out loud. And I want you to really think about what your life could look like in 5 years from now if you stuck to this, stuck to your own plan, and you continue to lead with love. I'll see you guys on the next one. Aloha, take care, have a great day, and I will catch you soon.